Hey everybody, this is Cindy over at Paper Old and New. Welcome to my channel. I am here with you for episode 32 or week 32 of Roxy's Weekly Challenge. So I made a couple to try and I've got a couple over here ready. This is what we're making. I like these little fabric sample things. It's funny because in week 30 we did those sample pages, and I think I made a comment in that video about not being really sure what they were, and that I thought that they were, just taking samples of things from your stash and putting them together in, a random manner on a piece of paper. And then I was listening to Rachel this time, and I don't know if I missed it the first time or not, but she said she got the idea from old scrapbooks of the day when ladies used to, do sewing and stuff, and they would pick fabrics and put them in scrapbooks, pieces of them in scrapbooks for ideas and whatnot. So these are fabric sample cards, and I decided to add buttons to mine. I like the buttons. I think it's kind of fun. So I printed out a few of these. I also have some pieces of scrapbook paper over here that I thought I would do a couple on. They don't have the writing on them. Rachel had made the comment that the writing is supposed to look like the notes kind of that the ladies wrote about whatever fabrics they put in their scrapbooks. So these were the ones that I practiced. Okay, and we are going to put these other ones together. So let's go ahead and see what we got. We'll start with this little guy. Actually, I say I have them ready, but I've been dying to use that piece of fabric, so I might stick that on there instead. Might have another place I can use that. So we're only going to go about halfway over. This is going to be a really simple one because it's just going to be this one little piece on this strip. She had a couple of these little simple ones, so I figured I would do this. I had printed a strip. This is from the top of an invoice, and the strip, it was too long. It's with this next piece that we're going to do, this one here. So yeah, I cut it off the end. So there's that one. And I suppose you could put it in that way or that way. It would make a cute page tab. So yeah. I don't know that I'll put a button. I mean, I have small buttons. I suppose I could find a little button to put on there. That one's got a stem. That also has a stem. So I could do something like that, but I don't necessarily know that I would want that button with that fabric. The idea is for something to go with it. I don't want to put a button on there just for the sake of putting a button on there. Look at that one. That's got a stem on it too. Here's a burgundy one. It's not really the right color burgundy. See, I feel like this one's too small for a button. Maybe if I was to put it in a book and I wanted to add a little piece of something to the tab. But I think for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. This one, I have this floral and this black and white stripe, which I think I'm going to go across here and down here, like that, maybe. And then I do have this orange button, although it does have it has a stem. Yeah. I gotta go through here and separate. Look, a shell. Ew. I think I feel it's closed. Okay. I saw that orange button. I was all excited I was going to put it on here, but you can't put... It's really hard to glue a button on that has a stalk on it. I found a couple that are snaps. Like that one. That's like the one I used here. See that? It's a snap. Okay. Maybe. I don't know if I want to cover up the M. I might put it down there though. It's got thread in it. That's kind of neat. I don't know if I want to take the thread out. Okay. I'm dawdling. Let's go ahead and put this one down. Ooh, that might be way too much glue. Well, over too far. The strip isn't that wide. Okay, and then we'll put, maybe I'll put the, it's going to go on here like this. So right, I was about to put it up too high. I suppose I should be doing this on my glue page. You'd think, right? Okay, and then we're going to put this one on here like this. And then I have my hot glue gun over here, guys, so let's put this button on. I like the button edition. I think it's kind of fun. My glue stick's been acting funny with the pull thing. Uh-oh. I got scraps over here to the side to use for different projects, and they're about to all go all over the floor. Okay. That's fun, right? So we got that one. Okay, and then this one is one of the ones on scrapbook paper, and I really like the way it's turning out, and I'm actually going to use hot glue on this, I think. So all right. What I think I'll do is take the fabric, the card, and kind of go... Ouch. I missed. Darn it. Okay. I might have been hasty about that. You know why? Because this is supposed to go down underneath of there. Darn it. I hate it when I'm too hasty with things. And I don't think. These threads are driving me crazy. Look at that. I love that. That's not thread. That's glue stick string. Hot glue string. I love the frayed edges. But I will tell you what, guys. I have a love-hate relationship with these threads. I'll put some hot glue back on here. You get the frayed edges from the fabric, but you also get the... Stuck it down to my glue mat. You get the strings, right? Not only from the fabric, but now I'm using hot glue, so I'm getting strings from a hot glue gun too. Tying myself in knots. Ooh, look, I have a gold button. Ooh, that might be fun on here. Would you stay flat, please? Actually, we're going to put this on here. Or maybe I'll put the button at the bottom. Just like that. I like it. Okay. So this has to get hot glue. I think I snipped it somewhere I shouldn't have. Right, we're going to do this one in parts, guys. So I'm going to put this down. And we're going to go right down along there. And we're going to go right down along there. And then we're going to put glue on the back of this button. I think. Oh, I need to put the new glue stick in. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you like the button edition or not. Or if you try the button edition. I like the buttons. I like that card. It's kind of a fun sample card. This is upholstery fabric, and then this is crocheted, and I have no idea what that is, and this one's kind of all over the place. Okay, so that's another card. And we'll look at them all when we're done. All right, then we have this one. Now this one's going to be a little different in the fact that I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a button for this one. Just because, I mean, I guess I could use a gray button or a navy button. I think probably I would like a gray one if I was going to do one. Just because, since I'm adding this, there's a lot of navy on. This is navy blue and beige or white or whatever. I don't want to cover up all the writing. We should bring that over more. Pull off some of these excess strings that... Oh. Okay. We'll stick it up higher. So just to the bottoms of those. Okay. And then we put this one here like this. Okay. Cut that off. It's funny, I'm working in several journals, and every time we do a new one of these projects, I'm like, ooh, I need to make some of these for that journal, and I need to make some of these for that journal. At least you know I like the ideas. It's actually kind of a cool button. Look at that. You see it? I don't know. I can't decide if it goes. It's not really that color gray. It's kind of a blue. There's a piece of me that just wants to dump this out. But then there's a piece of me that doesn't want to clean up the mess. That's not even a button. Ooh, that's kind of gray. I like stacking buttons when they'll stack. What about that one? The silver one. I know, I'm spending a lot of time digging around in the buttons. Sorry, guys. I just was really hoping for a nice gray button. Oop. I don't think. What about in this one? I don't think I have anything gray in here either, although I do have something shiny. What if I did more than one button? I can't decide. Ooh, maybe there. I'm having trouble with the fact that there's like nothing over here. It's like, but I guess it doesn't have to have something over there. Put that one back. My other one is wooden. Okay, I think we're gonna do this guy. after all that hemming and hawing. That was a long time digging through buttons, guys. There's the card, though. So another cute card. And I could even cut that off some. Like I could cut down here and maybe make another one of these little guys. Because I could cut that much off. Cut it right down there. And then put a little piece of fabric on it. Maybe I should do that and make this one. I like the fact that this says copyright Peter Pan. Where's my... Look, I talked myself into it. Hold on. I'm making a mess over here to the side where you can't see me making a mess. Or maybe you can. I don't know. We're going to cut this piece off to be about 1 inch wide. Okay. Yeah, I think that's much better. Alright, so we got that, and then we're going to glue this onto here. Like that. Question is, do I want to dive back into the buttons? She says as she dives back into the buttons. See, the problem with it is I feel like if I'm going to do it, it needs to be one of the colors that's in the fabric. Ooh, this one's definitely going to come through the holes, guys. Give it a shot, see if I can keep it as clean as possible. There we go. I think that's cute. I like the button up there. Okay, we got those. Alright, now, enough cutting. I'm not cutting down anymore. We're going to do this one. This one I had a lot of trouble with. Mainly because, excuse me, sorry about that. Mainly because, I don't know, this background was just really hard to put stuff on. I think we're going to go like this, and then I'm going to go like that, except underneath there. So this goes down last, and this goes down first. I thought these ones, I mean, these ones don't have the words on them. I suppose I could add a label or something as the words. These ones are just more because I had these two pieces of, I was looking at putting these together, and I had these two pieces of cardstock cut on my desk here. I was like, I wonder if I could do this. I mean, what it would look like if I did this with scrapbook paper. So I tried, did I try that one? Oh, well, you saw it. I did that one. And, I don't know, I kind of like the way they turn out. So I think we'll hot glue that. We'll hot glue it up here. And then we're going to hot glue this one. The heavier fabrics I don't tend to try to glue stick. Like this is some sort of a heavy upholstery embroidered ribbon thing. And I don't necessarily know. Oh, I didn't want to glue it all the way down. Well, yeah, I guess it's going to stay on the card. That's fine. Now I only glued that down the middle, which you can tell because you can see the ridge of the glue. It's the only thing about hot glue. If you let it cool at all and then try to put it down on something, there's a ridge. And no amount of rubbing is going to get it out. So that would be my only thing about hot glue that I don't like. Is depending on what you're using it on, you're going to be able to tell it's there. Like I won't be able to see it on this. Okay. That one's more of a, I don't know, collage than a sample card. But I suppose if you were doing interior design, I've seen, they used to do them on HGTV. There were competitions and they would bring in these big boards and they would show you, and they would have these cards on them that were samples for the different fabrics and things that were going to be used in the, like this might be the upholstery on the sofa, and this might be some chair or something, and this might be drapes or, you know, like that. So anyway, so that's the last one, and I don't think we're going to put a button on that one. Okay, so that's all of our cards, guys, and I'll go through and we'll look at what we've done. I'm just going to put this mirror back in here for now. Figure out what I'm going to do with it later. I don't have any idea what's going on with that. It sounds like there's something in it, and it's sealed. So maybe somebody glued it shut, or I'm going to open it up and there's going to be an old dried clam in there. Okay, so let me move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to get my white sheet because I do this on a white piece of paper so that I can see everything. Mostly so when I take my picture, I have a good background. So here we go. All the ones we made. So there we go. Fabric sampler cards. This was a ton of fun, guys. Actually, you know what I haven't been doing that I need to do with you guys? We're going to do real quick. Just because we made good time on this video. Remember this? Okay, so I showed you this journal that I've been making. And we got to week 30. There's our sampler page that I was talking about. Here's week 31 where we took the scrapbook. I'm down here off camera. I'm going to slide this up because we're going to have to pick one to go in here. Okay, so here's week 31. This was week 30. I put the scrapbook. I told you I wasn't going to make you watch me write, so I wrote on here there. And here's week 30. Here's week 31 where we did the scrapbook paper into ephemera pieces and just kind of collaged on them. And this one will need a focal point or something on it, or it would if I was going to use it in a journal. So the other ones I made of these hopefully either have a focal point or will need one. I just kind of hinged it in here with a piece of card and wrote on the back. So now we have to pick one of these to go in here. And actually, since I'm having so much trouble with this pink one, I have no idea where I would use it. I might put it in here because it kind of goes with its surroundings. So let's go ahead and glue this in here, and we will be all caught up in our in my Roxy's Weekly Challenge journal. So it's going to be easier to write on it flat. So we're going to go week 32, and I'm going to glue this on. So, yeah, this book is great. I am really enjoying having it to have like reminders and all that. Because the book itself really had no theme. It was kind of a scrappy whatever I threw together to make the pages kind of a journal. It wasn't. So I thought this would be a great use of it. So I'm going to put this kind of right over there. And then, as I said before, I'm not going to have you watch me write, but I'll probably write a couple of notes there for what we did for week 32. And there we have it. So we have all of the pieces we made, plus I added one to the journal. And yeah, that button is thick, so it's going to make my thing pop open, but that's okay. It saves my place. So when I'm ready to get to this page to add the next week, I can. All right, guys, that'll do it. And I will, like I said, see you in week 33. Bye-bye.